want to hear your voice a little more simply.
Good morning. This is cause number 2009-68470 in the interest of Stromile Wheeler. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Tiffany Wheeler, I'm his mother.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Danny Wheeler, sir, and I'm the father.
All right, and
And her name
represent
is
the
Tiffany
state.
Cooper. Her name isn't
Hel-
Tiffany
hel-
Wheeler. It's Tiffany Cooper.
Hello, sir. Wait a minute. So, and representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Evita Sharma, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Sharma, we have a suit for modification of support order and a motion to confirm support arrearage. We're having a hearing. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Do we have any stipulations?
We do, Your Honor.
All right. Can you read those into the record, please?
Yes, Judge. Parties agree to the arrearage amount of child support in the amount of $39,821.82. Parties also agree to a payout toward this judgment in child support arrearage of $225 a month. Parties also agree to a medical support arrearage in the amount of $17,393.64. And the parties also agree to a payout toward this medical support judgment of $125 a month. And both parties have had an opportunity to review the financial activity report, and I've presented it to the court marked as Exhibit A, and I'm asking the court to admit it into evidence.
All right, Ms. Wheeler, any objections to this being admitted into evidence?
No, sir.
Mr. Wheeler, any objections of the financial activity report being admitted into evidence?
No, sir.
All right, this Exhibit A is admitted.
Yes, Judge, and I would also like to ask the court to take judicial notice of the prior order in this case.
All right, court will take notice of that.
And I would like to call Mr. Wheeler to testify first.
Well, first of all, I want to know what is the
Oh,
issue?
Yes, Judge, I'm sorry. The issue that we have before the court is that Mr. Wheeler states that he's unemployed at this time, and he's asking that the child support be modified based on the minimum wage presumption. And the custodial parent, mother, Miss Tiffany Wheeler, does not agree to minimum wage because she believes that Mr. Wheeler does have the opportunity to earn more due to his trade as a barber.
Okay. All right, let's begin.
Yes, Judge, I would like to call Mr. Danny Wheeler.
All right.
Mr. Wheeler, are you still current with your license to cut hair as a barber?
It's current till January of next year, I believe.
Okay, and are you currently disabled or unable to work?
Am I currently what? Excuse me, ma'am?
Are you disabled, or is there any reason why you're not able to work right now?
No, ma'am, I'm not disabled. No, ma'am.
Okay, are you collecting any unemployment benefits?
No, ma'am.
And how do you support yourself if you're not working right now?
My wife works.
And your wife pays all the bills in the home?
Mostly we live a fairly modest life. We don't have much, so it doesn't take much to pay the bills around here. I have a daughter that works at home as well. She helps out.
Are you able to work right now?
Yes, ma'am.
And what type of work do you do if you're able to work?
Any.
And is there a reason why you're not working right now?
Is there a reason?
Yes.
I mean, I have my reasons. I mean, I'm not sure if those will be legitimate to the courts or if that means anything to the courts, but of course I have my reasons as to why I'm not.
Okay, can you explain to the court why you're currently not working?
Honestly, ma'am, because I'm a 42-year-old black man with a felony. And as I stated to the gentleman who I spoke with who set all of this up, I told him that if he wanted to send me his email, that I could email him the hundreds of letters I've got back from jobs telling me that they're going to go with this person or that there's nothing available for me and so on and so forth. I explained that to him, like, but he didn't, I guess he doesn't, accept that type of information or whatever. But I told him it's not from a lack of effort, but I'm a 42-year-old black man. I'm a convicted felon and I've been a barber for the last 20 years. So my work history outside of barbering has not been really good. So when I put on an application that I've been barbering for 20 years, and when they asked me what did I do 5 years ago, and it was barbering, and 10 years ago it was barbering, and what else I know how to do, it's
Okay.
nothing outside of barbering.
Mr.
So-
Wheeler, did the child support officer also talk to you about participating in choices for non-custodial parents to help them gain employment?
He didn't. I brought it to his attention. I asked him if they offered something like that for people like me, so I wouldn't have this situation. So I actually brought that to his attention. He got information on it for me. And again, obstacles, because I just so happen to live in Fort Bend County, and he told me that they don't offer that here, that it's only Brazoria County, Harris County, and another surrounding county. And I'm just so happen to live in Fort Bend County. So
Right.
that's not even an option.
So outside of you not qualifying due to where you live in your county, you would be willing to participate in that. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Okay. And as far as your current child support, you're obligated to pay $400 a month in your current child support right now. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. I believe it's like 490. I think the 90 is with the maybe
With
the
medical support.
insurance.
And so you're not able to pay that $400 a month right now because you're unable to find work as a barber.
Yes, ma'am. And I explained to the gentleman before.
Hold
I'm
on
not
one
sure
second,
if
Mr. Wheeler.
you all
I just need you to
offer
answer.
me.
All right, Mr. Wheeler, just please answer I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak, but right now they're
Right.
asking you questions and you need to just answer the question, not go on about something else, okay?
And Mr. Wheeler, when was the last time you cut somebody's hair?
I cut my hair this morning.
And outside of yourself, when was the last time you cut someone's hair?
Today is Thursday. Saturday, I cut my nephew's hair.
And how much did you make off of cutting your nephew's hair?
I don't charge my nephews for haircuts, ma'am.
Okay. And someone outside of your family, whose hair have you cut?
No, the question would be, when is the last time you earned any money cutting hair, sir?
Yes, Judge, thank you.
I would say maybe a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, last time I cut hair.
And how much did you earn when you cut hair?
I think $15 for a line and a beard or something like that to my neighbor next door. You want his information?
No. And how many customers do you have on a regular basis that you cut their hair?
I don't have customers on a regular basis anymore, ma'am, because I don't have a barbershop to work at.
Okay. And what amount would you feel you're able to pay in child support?
The amount the gentleman said, I mean, I thought it was still, once I added up, I thought it was still a bit much, but maybe the number that he gave me, and I think it still added up to like $600 a month with the 225, the 225 on the rears, and then I think he told me that I would be paying 200
So
and some odd.
So, Mr. Wheeler, to confirm, you're comfortable paying the minimum wage at $217 in child support. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're comfortable paying medical support $57 based on minimum wage?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge. I pass this witness.
Miss Wheeler, do you have any questions for Mr. Wheeler?
No, sir, I don't.
All right.
And
Ms.
Judge,
Sherman?
I would like to call Miss Tiffany Wheeler, the mother.
All right.
Miss Wheeler, Outside of the back child support that the parties have agreed to, you are still not in agreement to the minimum wage presumption at $217 in child support and $57 in medical support, correct?
No, I'm not.
And it's your wish that the child support stay the same at $400 for child support and $90 in medical support. Is that correct?
I don't have a dispute about the amount of the amount that he will need to pay for arrears. I don't agree with it being reduced from the 400 to the 200 or 215 or whatever was stated.
Okay, so your hope today is that the child support amount stays the same,
Yes,
and you feel that the children or the child, I'm sorry, you have borne the responsibility of taking care of the child, considering Mr. Wheeler is now in arrears.
yes. Now, if he agrees to pay the 225 and the 125 and then the 200 for the minimum wage, I would agree to that. But that would be the only way that I would agree to the current order being reduced.
So yes, he's already agreed to that, Ms. Wheeler.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so are you stating now that you're in agreement to reducing it to the minimum wage?
That's fine. As long as he also pays the 225 and the 125.
Okay, Judge, I passed this witness. I think they may have an
Mr.
agreement.
Mr. Wheeler, you have any questions of Ms. Wheeler?
I don't have any questions for her.
All right.
Absolutely not.
All right. The modification is granted. Father's ordered to pay child support in the amount of $217 a month and cash medical support in the amount of $57 a month beginning October 1st, 2022. All other stipulations are approved. Anything further, Ms. Sharma?
Nothing further, Your Honor. May we all be excused?